Hello and welcome to episode 49 of Leaf Blower Revolution. Season 4 is over. This is the last hour. I'm going to show you where I was in the game and how well I ranked. I missed between 3 and 4 days, unfortunately. And then we'll go and reach Malachite Leaves and see what they're all about and what they lead to. They are very important and relatively simple. For once that there's something simple. Re-enable the graphics, put them to low to reduce lag. I'm just AFKing the witch here. It was pretty much over. I calculated that I would not make it higher than rank 14. 13 place was not possible. So that's TGM, that's curse. That is, what is that? That's farming ancient leaves. Not the best set I ever made, but anyways. And that's DPS, okay? So those are my leaves, and then what else do we have? I beat floor 96. I was pretty close to 100. Give me 3-4 days, guaranteed I passed that. And I showed you leaf tower, how high I went. Cannot go too high on the leaf tower, past 6666. I'm not too sure it's worth it. This is my equipment. 41.75 million curses. So I guess it's more than 50% of what I have in my main game. So when I salvage the season, it's gonna be nice. Because I need DPS in the main game. For the last boss. That's available, for all I know. Elemental something? The tree? I don't know. You'll see that. Here I was thinking, what else to show? We're about to go in the leaderboards here, I think. Very soon. Pets. Cursed cheese, I pushed it as much as possible because I used it all the time. Tools. Right? But I needed more time. Competition is pretty intense at the top 10, right? Okay. Mold shop. Sure. Hey, how much did I make? Almost 50,000 an hour in the claw machine for curse, but I was making 1 million curse an hour approximately, a little more than that at the end, just AFKing the witch. And if I use, I'm gonna switch to my TGM set. It does have MLC bonuses. See, 1 big A, 1.5 big A per MLC. Okay, so this is the leaderboard. I do not have the knowledge base to beat Mena. Let's say top 3, 4, 5, and maybe 6. I don't have the knowledge to beat these people. I finished 14th. And as you look at the numbers, if I double what I have, or triple it, say, because it was 1 million an hour, right? I believe I could have made it 7th, maybe. Because I would have surpassed floor 100 in the pyramid, but not number 6. There's a gap, and I don't know how they do it, especially Mena at the beginning. He had an incredible start, and I was like, wow, this is... Well, I never had the intention to reach top 3. Not only do I not have the knowledge base, I don't have time, but I really wanted to finish top 10, and I really feel I could have made it. I was number 8, I went down to 66 when I left, and then I came back to 14. So I guess I'm satisfied with the season. So this is the main game. Let's do this and check it out. So my goal is of course to reach Malachite, but Biotite Leaves are difficult to farm. Let's see what I'm going to do here, because there was a few clips. I'm not ready to unlock those yet because I'm not done. I'm going to show you the progress I made on Kyanite Leaves in the tower. By the way, I'll make a very nice set regarding tower. C36 small A's. I really like this notation, that's why I don't use scientific. I need 80. So it's, you know, I have a leaf for that. I showed you that in a previous episode. I don't remember when, but it's pretty recent. But in the biotite forest, I need way more biotite leaves than this. Okay, this is where I made the mistake. Every time I want to show my stats, I click on materials. I don't know why. Here I'm pointing between the two. I don't know why I made this mistake. This is what I want to show you. I only make almost 40,000 per minute. It's not enough. I went on Discord to ask, am I missing something? Is there something special I can do? The answer was no. What I need to do is pile up. When it comes to piling, it used to be much simpler than the instruction that they gave in the pinned comment. So what I did is a simplified version of it. Doesn't have to be perfect because I intended to burn gems with time skips. I just wanted a nice number but not absolutely optimal. So I followed some of the instructions. Of course, leaf scroll is pretty natural. So that's one of the things that they said I had to do. And then here I just did gravity ball. Of course, it's not gonna work. This is not enough, what you're about to see. I don't know why they say to push it to the left, by the way. Please let me know in the comments. I didn't ask on Discord, I asked the minimum. Oh, here, I got frustrated with this. It says to reduce the power of your leaf blower, okay? But look at that. I was testing it, right? I reduced it by a lot. And look, it pushes it as much. It doesn't seem to have any effect. I hate when they give instructions. You do what they say and it doesn't work. I hate that. But I'm not attacking the person who made this. It's just I don't understand why it pushes as hard. So fine, I said I'll ignore that. I'll just do gravity ball. And what I decided to do, look at them going. What I decided to do is simply go gravity ball non-stop, and I think just the scroll that I used was enough, and the fact maybe that I pushed them to the left instead might have had an impact, because I did the math real quick, and just the scroll is not enough to account for the gains I'll make. But I don't understand still why they say go left and why I seem to get more leaves if I go left. So again, if you don't mind in the comments, it's not just for me, it's for people watching. I noticed that a lot of people ask me questions. They try to find some sort of educational element in my videos, although that's not the goal. And sometimes I forget, especially mythical leaves. I have a lot of questions because there's a big jump cut where I make all of a sudden I have all the seeds and I don't remember how I did that. Anyways, I try to answer the best I can. Okay, so I'm gonna push this left. I felt like this was enough for now. I said, oh, I could do it more. So okay, that seems like a decent push, I guess. And let's take a look. So 178k per minute, this is enough. It should be sufficient, but I'm gonna have to use time skips. Why I use time skips? Because I wanted to release a Malachite video today. And 5.7k gems, and there's not that many things to buy left. So I started with is it 6 hours? Yeah, I started with 6 hours. Got 64 million, and I said, okay, let's go and spend. Go on a spending spree. 72 hour pop. It's almost $1 billion. Well, 3/4 of it. I need 4 billion for Malachite Leaves. So I said, let's do this. Let's go. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Of course, if I farm in the pyramid, in the chest, I'm gonna get a lot of Biotite Leaves. But I think I overdid it. I could have probably do one less 72-hour time travel. Like, this one's fine. I'm gonna do another one. Okay. And that's it. I should have stopped here and just let it run. I would have had time to make that video. But I overdid it and I push even further and reach 4 billion, and all I need now is 500 million. So what I'll do now is go in the pyramid and farm for chest and easily get enough to unlock Malachite Leaves which, as I said, are very, very important. I'm excited to show you that. Finally, some progress, and I'm starting to understand the other side of Pyramid 100. Leaf sensation, so these are the leaf-sended leaves that I have. I'm showing some of them, not all of them, but anyways. I need more relics, okay? I created one rare relic using shards, and it's a bad one. Look, I don't have access to that. That's okay, no big deal. That's gonna take a long time to make progress on. So this is an example. For instance, here I get 26 million very easily. I just got in there, right? So after farming for a while, by the way, I'm done. I made this. I'm showing you the last one where I shard manually tower floors, because if I'm not mistaken, 300,000 is the highest milestone and I want to reach it, and I am farming Kyanite leaves and all the other gem leaves, so might as well push the tower at the same time, right? So I'm going to use this special set. I'm locking everything right now. They're not perfect, it's 85% plus, because these will be replaced by more advanced crafted leaves later after I'm done with beating that super mega boss. Almost 250,000 floors, but I can increase it even more with biotite upgrades like this based on percentage. So I will reach 200,000. Will take many hours to reach this. Well, I'll get it, so that's good. So I only have 3 sets now. I simplify things. TGM without too much sharding, damage, and floors. Because I know I'll remake all my leaves. I'm just not sure how it works. We'll see in future episodes. And I did not look it up. I want it to be a surprise as usual. So look at that. 30 and 33 legendary and epic chests. More than enough, I'm sure. And I get, where is it? 1.62 billion, and I reach 5.69 billion Biotite Leaves. And we can unlock Malachite Leaves and even have some leftover for more floors, maybe max tool level, things like this. But I didn't really bother too much because my focus is Malachite Leaves, because we're well into the video and it didn't start yet. So let's go in the right zone. And let's start farming them and understand what they are all about. What's the point of these leaves? So I'm gonna equip my bellows. I'm trying to look for it. After all this time, I might be approaching 5,000 hours on this game. I'm not exaggerating. Look up my Steam profile. That's a lot of hours. Okay. Of course, AFK, mostly. Let's see. I'm about to show you, for those who don't know, what they are all about. But right now I have 0. All I need is a few. Eventually they'll start spawning. And the numbers are really low. Honestly, Malachite Leaves are really easy to get. Look at these numbers. Super low. So what do we have? So Hematite Leaves is the next, for the next video I would assume. Okay, but there's a wall, which is a boss. I'll show it to you. And that's the usual stuff, marketing, fertilizer. And this increases my blowing damage from sources by percentage base. And that's the point of Malachite Leaves. You farm them to get more DPS to kill the boss, which I don't have enough yet. I think I need probably 100 times more DPS. I'm not certain. And I made a mistake. I'll show you that later. But I'll show you my damage, but I forgot to equip my leaves anyways. Doesn't matter. I don't have enough DPS. That's a guarantee. And now I have a little bit. So I'm just going to farm this without recording. And I'll come back after I have enough, you know, to unlock this area where the boss is. And I did not expect to beat it, and that would be what I pointed to, maybe the Hematite Leaves area. I'm speculating, but it's just logical. So after some farming, as you can see, I have, that would be tens of millions of Malachite Leaves. So 2.11 E46, you know, that's going to change. My DPS is higher than this. Wow, the fish is not very good to to farm those. I don't care about that. I'm not farming. I'm done farming. Now it's time to, yeah, see Gravity Ball. I was using the auto use and I just minimized the game and it auto use Gravity Ball. And I farmed like this. It was really easy. Nice and simple. Okay, so we're gonna unlock Hematite Leaves, hopefully for next episode. Okay, then I wanted to see the effect of those things, so we're gonna compare the damage, okay, just to see how strong this is. First I open this up, but I don't want to go yet. The lone tree, people were referring to a tree, that's the name of the area. And then the elemental thing, it's probably the boss, I guess, I don't know. Okay, so let's take a look at the effect of this. 2.11 E46, my damage before, by the way. 2.11 E46, let's remember this number. And I'm gonna buy... I should have fast forward this. Apologies. Okay, you know what? I'll edit it on the fly. Oh no, never mind. You know what? I'm almost done. Never mind. I like control how it goes 25 at once. I was about to edit on the fly. I do that now because I do my voiceover in Vegas. Very, very useful. Okay, let's take a look at the effect. See? So is it 50% more? Maybe. So all I have to do is farm a lot of those, which I will between this episode and next one. And that's the boss. Some sort of elemental. Is that air elemental? I don't know. I don't touch him, but I forgot to equip my proper crafted leaves. And you know what else I forgot to equip? Damage scroll. But it doesn't matter. I don't have enough. Okay. I will next episode. In fact, I won't do an episode. See, 1.1 E47, but that's without the scroll. Isn't it E49 to beat that boss? Did I not see that somewhere? Please let me know in the comments. But anyways, I'm not worried about this at all. It's so easy to farm Malachite Leaves, and you saw me increase my DPS by 50% extremely easily. So if I let this run overnight with automatic Gravity Ball, then I'll do just fine. Okay, so my intent is really that next episode will be Hematite Leaves. Maybe I'll start understanding how it works for making leaves above ancient for crafted leaves. Okay, here I decided to choose a team. This is the wrong choice. I want to go with the ones that trade because I have Leaf Ascension automated. Okay, I don't know why I showed this, but anyways, I want to trade as much possible and slowly leaf send leaves, if that makes any sense. So I'm pointing to this 249,000. Oh, I want to see the effect. Yeah. I'm going to upgrade this just a little bit to see the effect. Because my goal once again is 300,000. I should upgrade the percentage too though. I did not upgrade the percentage. I'm not even gonna show it, I think. Well, never mind, I guess. So these are my leaf sanded leaves. See, it went up. I automate only tier 1 for now. Okay, we'll see for later. See, tier 1, but not tier 2. Okay. So what else? I'm gonna switch pets because that was a mistake. I want to auto trade with that. I forgot the name of the pet that does that. There you go, that's my setup. And I'll farm Malachite Leaves as I said. Oh, this is even better because I'm going to get a little bit of materials. And now all we have left to do is go to the pub to see the progress on my leaf counter. Go to the house, put a Malachite leaf in the house and end the video. So 3.43 thousand. And let's get, so this is hematite, that's why it's not working. Here it is, Malachite leaf. I'll put it there for now. And no, I did not center my tree and my fireplace. One of these days I'll do it. Okay, so next episode should be hematite leaves unless I have major problem, or unless they, oh no, if they do that, a big update that changes everything. But anyways, if they put a new update, maybe it will be content after hematite leaves. We'll see. I mean, they're completely insane when it comes to adding crazy updates. You never know when they will do it, and they're usually big. So let's see if they do that or not. I hope I'll have time to catch up to be ahead of the curve for next big update. That's all I hope. And I also hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.